K2 gyrator. We were riding the 162s here in Chamonix and Courmyer in Italy. What do you reckon's the best bit about it?
Well, the off-piste, like the powder performance is out of this world. It just lifts as soon as you go in the powder. You don't get any burying like what you do like with some of the other snowboards. You don't have to put your weight back so far because it automatically does that. It lifts you up as you go into it.
It gets better with acceleration too.
Yeah.
The faster you go, the easier it is.
And it's easier to handle as well. Like turns are effortless. You have to do your turns on your back foot. Like keep your weight back and pop out as you go into the turns. So a lot of people tend to stay on their front foot because they're used to riding on piste or shallow powder, but you always got to make sure that you go on your back foot and pop out on the turns, otherwise you'll bury it. So
it's like riding a surfboard.
Yeah.
So
yeah, just like surfing, exactly like surfing. So
and I was very surprised at how well it handled the piste as well.
Absolutely.
Not rutted stuff because of the rocker effect. It's like riding a rocking chair. If you go over something, you know about it, and it pushes you on your back foot. It's just a small fault, but not much could be done about it.
No, I mean, if you're quite professional on piste, this thing is a good all mountain board as well. You know, but it is designed mainly for piste powder. You'll have no problems at all on piste. I think they perform remarkably well. It takes a bit of time, probably about a day or two to get used to it, because it does tend to bite you because you've got that banana rocker. It does tend to like kick you out sometimes, so you just got to be aware of that when you go on particularly icy runs and icy areas. But just keep an eye out for that. But after a day or two you'll get used to it, and you probably won't ever want to go back to regular surfboard again. Surfboard, snowboard again.
Well, yeah. It rides a bit like the old Burton F5, the 1990s sort of thing, except you've got a hell of a lot more rocker.
Yeah.
It's very, very good.
Yep.
It gets about a 9.5 out of 10.
I'd give it a 10 out of 10. It's fucking awesome.
Okay, well there you go. That's our review. Okay, now Courmyer, it's shit for snowboarders.
Pretty much. But the Valley Blanche area, basically the whole of the Chamonix Valley, is exceptional. If you're an intermediate to advanced rider, then it's a place for you to go. Beginners, you're probably going to find it a bit too hard. There are some areas which are good. Some of the runs are very wide, so you know it is good. But
Les Houches is good for beginners.
Very good for beginners. That's, in fact, Les Houches is probably, next to Latour, is probably the best resort in the whole of the valley.
Even though it's not on the standard ski pass.
Yeah.
For, what was it, 255?
Yeah, 255.
255 euros you can ride it. You just swap over your ticket and the €3 for the was it just for the.
Yeah, you need to get the ski pass Mont Blanc instead of the Mont Blanc Unlimited. It's an extra 20 euros on top of because it's 235 for the Mont Blanc Unlimited, but that doesn't give you Les Houches at all. So I mean, all you have to do is pay the extra 20. Bear in mind that one day at Les Houches is 30 euros 50. So you're going to be saving 10 euros anyway. And a lot of people don't tend to go to Les Houches because it isn't included on the Mont Blanc Limited, but you have to go there, especially on a good powder day.
Yeah.
Get there early in the morning and you'll have a really great day. Towards the end of the day, a lot of the powder runs are cut up, but if you explore down like the back runs, you'll find a lot of powder still. So I mean, you're going to have a great day there. And in fact, with the 6 days we had here, we actually spent 2 days at Les Houches because it was that fun. It's so varied. You have border cross, you have slalom, you've got a massive board park there too, and you know it's just such a great variety of things. You know, it's all forest as well. There's no exposed areas, so even on low visibility, the trees tend to provide a bit more depth of field for you. So
especially in flat light. Flat light's awful. If you've got dark goggles and you've only got one pair of goggles, hit the trees. The trees will save you a lot of hassle. It gives you all the through the varying lights, it's really good.
Yeah. So another place that's good for that is Latour. Down the back runs, I can't remember the name of the place off the top of my head. The back runs are great for the trees, and there's a really massive powder field that has isolated trees. It just adds a bit more like to the whole experience. It's just not a big open area, you know, like it's not boring and plain. Like there's a lot of trees, there's a lot of cliffs and stuff that you can do drop-offs on. Really good fun, Latour. It's strongly suggested that you go there. I guess on nice sunny days, the first day we had was Flégère in Brefont. That was great. That was after a fresh dump of snow. The powder runs were exceptional. They're fantastic. Really nice, varied terrain. No trees though, apart from the lower areas. But
Yeah.
for powder, you can't beat it. You know, after a fresh dump. In fact, everywhere in the Chamonix Valley is great after a massive dump of snow. It is an off-piste haven, really.
It is, yeah. It's definitely one of the highlights of all my trips is Chamonix.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's definitely top rated. I think better than Belzer and likes like that. But yeah, as I say, probably the only downside of it is it's not good for beginners. So,
Although Les Houches is.
yeah, Les Houches is fantastic, but the runs here are really wide.